How you guys doing? Welcome to the Soulace Films interviews. Now, the whole concept behind this is pretty much to interview people I find inspiring, admirable, and people I think are making a difference within not only the community, but in the world. So right now, we have my boy Ipi.
So y'all. What's up? My name is Ipi, CEO and founder of World Apparel Co. Soon to launch our second business, World Event Entertainment, WE for short, next month or next 2 months. So, yeah.
So you've been doing it for about, what, 3-4 years now?
Yeah. So I started this nonprofit fashion brand called World Apparel about 3 years ago, my sophomore year in college, shortly after the Dallas shooting.
Yeah.
And that really impacted my life because for some reason, all I could think about was those kids. And I wanted to help those kids who were involved and stuff like that. And so we came up with these t-shirts, Dallas t-shirts. We had Dallas on the front, Skyline on the back, and we sold them. We had like about 100 of them, and we almost sold out. But we made like $1,500 off of those, $1,500 off those shirts, and it did real good. We wanted to give back to those kids. It was hard for us to get in contact with them. We ended up unable to, and so we gave back to this orphanage called the Promise House Orphanage in Dallas, Texas. Okay. And that was our first trip, and then it just snowballed effect, and now we're here.
So like, I know it's not just you who is working with World Apparel, who's running World Apparel. So who are the people who are, I guess, in partner with you, helping you out?
So first off, my number one man, Tariq Washington Walker, man, that dude is brilliant. He's smarter than me, you know what I'm saying? Keynote, when you start a business, find somebody smarter than you to help you, you know what I'm saying? But that dude is so brilliant, and he's so passionate, and he's been through so much with his life. And so when I came to him telling him about World Apparel, our dreams and stuff, he just kept feeding off of me and giving me more ideas and pushing me and making sure I take care of day-to-day things, and he just pushed me to be great. So he's our current Chief Operations Officer, our COO. After that, we got my man's Roderick Coleman, the swag dude himself. Mr. Ladies, he's a cool dude, man. He's our top influencer, you know, and so he's our influencer director. And he's so big on social media and stuff like that. He helps us with social media sales, retweets, reposts, likes, all that stuff, and it helps generate more cash flow for the business. And then we have, we just added on Corey Bao. He's our creative director. Dude is super brilliant. Yeah. Like, you've seen his work.
Yeah, I've seen some of his work.
Yeah, he is like outstanding, and it's just so pure. Like, if you look at one of his pictures, it's just a fresher breath air. And that's what we want our brand to be. You know, that's why we make all of our apparel simple and sleek, and you know, something that people can mix and match with different apparel, things like that. We also have my chief financial officer. Her name is Miss Haynes. Sorry, she's real cool. She takes care of all of our financial stuff day to day. Make sure we don't get taxed, or because we're a 501c3. So we get tax exempt and things like that. And so it's super important that you also have your paperwork too. So if you want to become a legit business and not just a hobby, make sure you get your paperwork done and find people who can really help you with that stuff. And we're looking to add some more people to the team. But here and there, I'm not just gonna just be like, yeah, because I know you can join. Like, nah. Like, you have to have that go factor, you know?
Yeah, no.
You have to be willing to make sacrifices and care for the community, you know what I'm saying? Because we travel a lot, and it's a lot of sacrifices that go into starting your own business.
Yeah, talking about traveling, actually, you've been to a few places, putting in some work. I know you went to Detroit, went to Houston first. Like, what is there an end all, or what is the major goal? What is
the major goal?
What is the long-term goal, I guess, to say?
So, like you said, yeah, we've been to Detroit. We went to Flint to help for the water crisis situation. Went down to Houston after the hurricane. Yeah. But our end goal is basically the world, you know? We want to help as many people around the world as possible. Me being from Nigeria, and you as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, we understand what it's like over there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We're blessed to be here, and so I feel like it's unfair for us to be. God blessed us with this opportunity, and I feel like He did it for a reason. So for us to either branch out and spread the blessings as well. So I want to branch out all over across the world. Indonesia, Thailand, the Philippines, areas in Japan, areas in China, areas in Russia, areas in South America, Brazil. There are a lot of people who are struggling and people who literally like 50 cents will make a big difference in their lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
And World Apparel, that's our plan. You know, to reach the whole globe.
You know, that's really amazing, because I think a lot of people don't know where to start or where they can even begin to be able to feel like they can make a change or a difference. So I think having you putting the product out there for them to be able to put some form of aid in return to feel like they're making a difference in the world is a good start.
That's one of the biggest things that I want people to like support my brand for. Yeah. Because a lot of people do say that all the time. Like all the time people are like, hey man, I want to help. I want to make a difference. I'm like, well, start doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can even go to the local food pantry and help them like move cans. That's gonna help somebody. You know what I'm saying? But people, especially our age group, we're a little lazy. We want to play Fortnite all the time. We want to play 2K all the time and just, party and drink and stuff like that. So I want to change like our mindset, our culture, to something that we held dear, which is fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a dude, I have a friend, you know him too. He's probably gonna be here. He'll spend a lot of money on some shoes, and he'll spend a lot of money on a jacket or a t-shirt by guess. but then that's literally almost like 80 to 75% of our age groups, mindset, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool to look fresh and stuff, and I'm for that, you know what I'm saying? But I made it upon myself to take that sacrifice, I thrift, I don't mind thrifting. But to add fashion and charity, I feel like it's just a boom boom combination. It's just like when people start to see what we do, like they will hop on it. Like the people who've already seen it, like we have customers who come every time we make a drop, And so, but yeah, that's super important. Like fashion is dear to all of us, and I know it is.
It is.
And to add that charity, it's just a win-win combination. That's where we haven't changed our slogan. Our slogan is still the youth is the solution, because we're the youth, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We can be the only change in this world, you know what I'm saying? We can't just let the old heads keep doing what they're doing, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna burn. But, we want to bring where our new slogan is, where culture meets charity.
Okay, yeah.
We're trying to combine that. We want to make that something that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like RIP to Nip, but he is a but he was a representation of culture meet charity.
Perfect representation, man.
He did so much for his community, and there are plenty of people who are already at this pedestal or have this platform to help so many people, but they're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Live for what you want to live in. Definitely. Do what you believe in. But I know me, and I know I'm pretty sure there's other people that have the same kind of mindset as me that want to make a lot of money, because I do want to make a lot of money, but I also want to give back, you know what I'm saying? Because I owe those people back home that. I owe those people around the world that, because I put that on my shoulders, and it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I think it's cool.
Yeah, I think
it's cool?
I think it's amazing. That's why you're here. No, I think the biggest thing I like about World Apparel, about you guys doing it so much, is because you're showing that you don't have to be in a certain position to be able to give back to the community or to make a difference or make a change in the world. I feel like a lot of people feel like, okay, let me wait till I get this, till I wait till I get this, till I get this before I can do this. And you don't have to. You just have to do it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So I mean, what would be an advice, I guess, in terms of how to start or where to start? Is it dependent on who you are as a person or where you are?
And excuse me. I agree 100% with what you just said. Like, so many people have told me, like, I don't have enough money to start my nonprofit or to give back or something like that. And I'm like, I mean, but you have money to go buy $100 Nike shirt. You know what I'm saying? Or $100,
Nike shirt.
you know what I'm saying? Or some sweats, you know what I'm saying? Or some, you know, just different things. You spend your money and your time and your effort on weed or drugs or alcohol. You know what I'm saying? And then it comes to while we're changing the face of fashion, you know what I'm saying? You can start literally anywhere. I remember I was like, the night of the shooting when I like changed my mindset to let me start to do something to help people. Fast forward all of that, rewind past that. My freshman year of college, I already knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, to come up with like the next big technology, the next big Facebook or Twitter, you know, something like that, or something to just like make me a lot of cash quick and drop out of school. but
that's not possible.
You know what I'm saying? The right dominoes got to fall for that stuff to happen. So that's one in a million type of stuff. But that was like what was driving me through college. I was like, let me just get smart, you know what I'm saying, and build something and get rich. Yeah. And so like solely before I thought of World Apparel, I was just like money. And then I'll help somebody that needs help. Because I always knew I wanted to help people. I'm a very like helpful person, but I was like, let me get this money first, then I'll help people. And so I was working at the Dallas airport, DFW airport. I was working valet. I was doing like graveyard shifts. I was working almost 50 hours a week, like turning cars, driving cars to a lot. There were some nice cars too, and that motivated me too, but you know what I'm saying, doing that. And then the shooting happens that night. My mom calls me, my sister calls me, and they're like, oh my God, what's going on, da. And so I was like, dang, like this is so impactful. Like I didn't get shot. No one I knew got shot, but it's like affecting so many people, you know what I'm saying? It's reaching so many people. Yeah. And then later that night, I was just like thinking, I was like, bro, like Ipi, what are you doing? Like, why are you just so focused on this money drive? I mean, which is not a problem, but there's more to it, you know what I'm saying? There's more to this universe than just—
There's way more to life.
Than a green piece of paper, you know what I'm saying? But that changed my mindset to what it is now. And so instead of focusing on that invention that I wanted to do, and I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek, or not a sneak peek, but a little secret of mine. So freshman year, I came up with an invention with my friend Roderick, and I actually auditioned for Shark Tank.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I auditioned for Shark Tank, bro. No
How'd it go?
I didn't get in. I remember it was at SMU. I heard about it through some other tech people, and so I got the audition, but they didn't take me mainly because I'm pretty sure my invention was just a prototype. They wanted something tangible to take to the show and stuff like that. But I auditioned for Shark Tank, and I didn't get it. But back to the night, and so I was just like, bro, like you're doing the Shark Tank thing, it's not prospering. You're driving all around Dallas trying to meet these people in technology to get it going, but they're not really taking you serious. Sorry, excuse me. But one part of it is like name and networking, who do I know, and things like that. And I wasn't taking those steps. I wasn't taking those steps to actually talk to people and learn people and learn what made them so special and what made them to where they were to that time. I was just like, can I tag along with you? And I noticed that the older heads, they were like, no, little kid, you gotta
put in the time.
You gotta put in the time, you gotta put in the effort. And so that was the problem that was wrong at first. I didn't put in that grit to get to the level that I wanted to be. I was just like, I got a great idea. Do you want to get on with me? Or I got a great idea. Can I get on with you? Can you help me do this? And so when I went during the night of the shooting, I was like, why don't I just do it the other way? You know, why don't I switch my mindset? Instead of getting the money first, then helping people, why don't I help people first, then get to the money? Yeah. That was the greatest decision of my life. Literally, I think my third eye opened that night. I saw the world in a different way, in a different space, and it's like, it's catapulted me literally to the place I am today.